Hi and welcome, I'm Letty, this is Letty Sparkle. Welcome to my channel. I'm a makeup lover who lives in England. I love all things makeup. I'm trying to still figure out my intro, not really sure what's going on. But if you enjoy makeup videos, be anything from tutorials to reviews, that sort of thing, and then please do subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and so you don't miss what I'm posting. In this video we're going to be playing with some new makeup that I've not played with before, mainly Revolution based, Makeup Revolution, and there are a couple of bits that are not Revolution because I didn't have the new things from them. I think it was blush and highlighter, the rest of it is all Revolution. If you want to see what I thought, how they apply, how they go on, and all that good stuff, then please just keep on watching. Thank you. Okay, so we are going to be doing, it's really weird to think that you already know what I'm doing when I don't have a clue what I'm doing, but I think I'm going to film. So I'm going to film today with the Revolution IRL Filter Longwear Foundation. It's a breathable soft matte foundation. I've got F7. I did buy this originally when I was in the winter, so I was quite, I wasn't tanned basically, so I am a little bit tanned now, although I have lost quite a bit of my tan, but my face is quite a bit lighter than my hands anyway. And I've also got the IRL Filter Finish Concealer. This is the soft matte concealer. So it's waterproof in C8, so I'm not sure how that's going to work out, but we're going to try. I've already primed my face, and for that I've used the Primark Prep and Perfect Vitamin Enriched Moisturising Primer, which is the dupe for the Bobbi Brown Enriched Vitamin C Primer, I think it's called. I did put it on the last video, so hopefully I'll remember that again. So yeah, I'm going to be filming, I think once a week. Any videos I can do that are like little extras, like unboxings and things like that, I probably will do as a bonus video. Like I'm going to post my Glossy Box unboxing, which I filmed on the same day as the last video, and I'll post that shortly. That's a little shake. So what does it say about this? So this says, okay, so this at the moment is actually reduced, it's $7.99. So it says on here, Longwear Soft Matte Foundation, buildable foundation with soft focus, breathable matte formula. It's got 30 shades, I believe. I got F7, which actually I do think is going to be a little bit light, but we shall see. We can always bronze it up to make it work, it'll be fine, I'm sure. From light to medium to full, so it's buildable, vegan and cruelty free, long lasting, matte finish. It's got niacinamide in it and it's oil free. So it says drop to filter, introducing the Revolution IRL Filter Longwear Foundation. It's a filter in a bottle. So I'm not going to be able to test it today, but I'm probably before I will put it on now, and I'll put it on in the morning. I might just do a very quick video of me doing it in the morning, and then I'll probably film updates on my phone throughout the day at work tomorrow. I've kind of been a bit lazy. So F7 says for medium skin tones with neutral undertone. I probably should have gone for an 8, which is for medium skin tones with a warm undertone, because I do have a warm undertone, but it's fine. We'll make it work. But I was going to say that I've been a little bit lazy with my makeup for work at the moment. I've just literally been putting concealer under my eyes, around my mouth, and then a little bit of bronzer, and that's it. And a bit of mascara. I always have mascara on. Just had to take it all off actually, so I probably still have a little bit of mascara on my eyelashes, so please ignore that. But anyway, let's get straight into it. And I'm going to use the Spectrum, this is the B01. It's just a kabuki brush type of thing, it's got a very flat thingy. I like this brush. This is from Blank Canvas Cosmetics, it's the F20 brush, I love this one. And my all-time favourite actually is the MAC 170 brush, which is this one, but it's really, really dirty. I really need to clean it. So actually, I might clean. Oh, this one's actually okay. I've got quite a few of them from my makeup kit from when I used to work at MAC. These brushes are hella expensive. They're about, I want to say, 30 quid, 28. Actually, in Boots at the moment, they're down to 23.80. So that's really, really, really good because it's a great brush for foundation. I'll link all of it down below. But Boots is currently on offer at 23.80, but then it's £4 delivery actually, so it's probably about the same. And if you go to Look Fantastic, you get 28 for 28 quid. But yeah, so I will link all that down below if you're interested. But this is a great foundation brush. It's kind of like on a slant, and it's got like the quite dense bristles, but not too dense. I just really like it. So I'm going to apply with that. I'm just going to decant my foundation into my little slab. That's much better. So I have to give it a good little shake, but then to be fair, I have had it here for quite a while. I'm just going to bring you a tiny bit closer. There we go. So I've got my mirror down here. I'm just going to go straight into it, and then I always start in the middle of my face. It smells really chemically. I think it's going to oxidize, so I think we'll actually be okay, but it is a little bit light for me. But yeah, when I actually bought it was in the winter. Oh my god. If I tone down the lights, it's not that bad. Yeah, it's a tiny, I probably should have done f8 or even I think they do an 8.5. That probably would have been better. Okay, so this one doesn't oxidize, and it does look pretty bad at the moment, but it is my fault for getting a shade too light. But we will bronze it up and make it work. And when I'm editing, it usually doesn't look as bad as it does on the camera right now, so it's all good. Right, let's move on. So first impressions is, it's quite heavy on the skin. Heavy, I might not be able to wear this to work tomorrow. I do think it's a bit too pale for me at the moment. But I can give you first impressions, and I can wear it on a different day. It does look heavy. It doesn't feel heavy, but you can kind of still see like my moles, and you can still see like my texture, like my pores and everything. Doesn't seem to be settling in my lines at the moment, but I've got a little bit of texture on my mouth, which I do get with some foundations. I used to really love the XX Revolution foundation. That used to be really one of my favourites, and there was another one, oh they're all over there, that I used to really like as well. So that's the foundation. So I'm not sure how I feel about it, so let's just tone it down. So this is going to be darker by the looks of it. Yeah, this is darker than the, which is a bit annoying. Where I am getting a little bit older now, my skin is changing, and at this moment in time I don't have any Botox or fillers or anything like that. I'm saying at this moment in time I don't plan to get it done, only because I can't afford to. But, you know, I don't want to be like, oh, I would never do that, because the truth is, if I had the money, I would do it. Okay, so I'm not gonna, I have nothing against anyone that does. If anything, I'm probably a little bit envious of you. It's kind of a luxury that I don't have or feel like I need. I've kind of put the remaining concealer on my eyelids, which I don't tend to do anymore, really. I always use eye primer, but I got a bit sidetracked. It is really creasing under my eyes. And this is looking very, very heavy and quite powdery, to be honest. Let me see if I can bring you closer to show you. Like, it's kind of like, you can kind of see all my lines there, which normally you can't really, it's kind of setting in all my lines, actually. And around here, it's not, I'm not really smiling or anything, but it feels very, around here, it's really, really dry. It's, I'm not loving how it looks. And the fact that it's nothing really sets, I don't really have many lines, so the fact that it's picking up the ones I do have, I do use my eyebrows a lot, so maybe that's why. Complete different experience from the one last week, where I really liked and enjoyed putting on. The colour has settled down a little bit. It's a bit more like not in my face white, so it's kind of has settled down a little, sorry. It has settled down a little bit. So let's just get some bronzer and things on and see what it looks like at the end. I do have a mineral bronzer, which is called Starshine from, it just says, of course, I don't know who it's from, to be honest. It's this one, but it doesn't actually say who it's from, so which is a little bit weird. I'm gonna tip a little bit in here. Oh, I do have a contour stick, don't I? I have this to try, which is from Revolution as well, so I knew I had something else. So this is the Revolution Contour Double-Ended Contour Stick. I have not used this, so I don't know what it's going to be like. So that's the contour side. And then it's got the highlighting side, which, to be fair, I don't tend to use. Yeah, so, and this is in shade. Is there a shade for this? medium. So lift, define, sculpt, contour under the cheekbones, beside the nose, round the edge of the forehead, along the jawline, under eyes, down. Don't think I'm gonna want to do all that, but so I'm just gonna go from my forehead here, staying down your nose. I don't really contour my nose. I've got a pretty small nose as it is, but I do have like one of those noses that comes down, so maybe a little bit there. And then along the jawline, like so. I'm going to put a little bit on my double chin as well. Maybe a little bit under my lip. Okie dokie. Highlighting, I'm just going to go down my nose. Just going to do a little bit on my forehead. A little bit under my eyes. A little bit on my chin. Like that. Look like something out of I don't know, Avatar. I'm going to use this Unicorn Cosmetics one. It's like a little flat brush. Okay, I'm going to use this. This is from MSQ. This is just a little small brush. I'm just going to use that to kind of blend in the highlighting. Okay, my nose is blended. I think with this product you kind of have to do a little bit and then blend in, because once it's kind of dry it's quite difficult to kind of blend. I mean, from here it doesn't look horrific. It's not looking like too bad. The shade's probably, I'd say, a little bit too warm for contour. Contour, in my opinion, should be a little bit cooler. It's meant to be a shadow, and then you can add warmth with a bit of bronzer. But that's just kind of my opinion. But that has warmed up my face a little bit. It doesn't look as pale as it did. But yeah, it was quite hard to blend, so I would probably put it on, blend, put it on, blend, rather than put it all on all over your face and then try and blend it all out in one go. That would be my own advice with this. It's okay. This sort of product isn't something I would use, to be honest, much. I do like a cream contour and things like that, and I love the Charlotte Tilbury Magic ones, so I do like that, and I think it's a bit creamier than this. But yeah, overall, it looks okay. I mean, it's really kind of creasing under my eyes like quite badly now. It looks quite awful. So it's not the sort of product I could probably use to work, because I'm at work for quite a long day and I'm constantly playing with my eyes and my face, so this would just really crease. To be fair, I haven't set it, but I don't ever set my eyes, because I do have a few creases and a few lines now and a few wrinkles. I find that whenever I put powder on, it tends to make it worse. So I don't tend to actually set my face anymore. But I am going to go in with a little bit of my Charlotte Tilbury, and I've hit proper pan on this. This is my favourite powder if I do ever use a powder. Literally doing it under my eyes, because I don't think the rest of my face will like it. I'm going to go in with a little bit of this bronzer now, just to add a little bit more. And I'm going to use like a bronzing brush. This is a Real Techniques multitask brush. I'm just going to go in like this, shake it off the excess, and then I'm still kind of getting used to my setup, and I haven't got my mic plugged in, because my mic used to interfere with like all the signals and stuff around us, and I tried to do loads of things to it and it never worked. So I'm looking for a new mic. I do have this one that I got from like a little set, and it's like a little one, like a wide one, but I don't think it's going to be very good. So I will buy one. I'm just in the process of looking for a decent one. My one was a Rhodes one. It was an expensive one, so it just really annoyed me how it used to interfere with all the things around us. But that's the bronzer. I really like that bronzer. That's lovely. That's added a little bit of like shimmer. It's got a little bit of shimmer, but it's a really nice colour. Now that my skin's kind of set to a little bit, it doesn't look too bad. Got a little bit of shininess and stuff from the bronzer, so it's not looking horrific. Still a little bit dry around here, but I get that with most foundations. This is what I got in my Glossy Boss last week. It's called Saint Luxe highlighter, and it's this one here. Yeah, so let's give it a little swatch. Yeah, it's actually really pretty. I'm going to use that as my, it's kind of got like a pink hue to it, but not too much. I'm going to probably go in with a little bit of this one, which is the one I just give them Lala Beauty. This is We Don't Know Her cream. I'm just going to go in with my ring finger because it's a cream, and I'm just going to kind of tap it out on my hand. And then tap a little bit on the apples of my cheeks. I'm not a heavy blush kind of gal, but I do like a little bit. So that's as far as I would go normally with blush. Actually, no, when I first watched that, I was like, that's not a me colour at all. But a little bit of it just gives you a little bit of warmth and a little bit of something. So I'm then going to go in with the highlighter. So that's that one. Well, that's pretty. I might not be a blush girl, but I definitely am a highlighter girl. Yeah, I like that. That's really pretty. Eyebrows. I do have a new eyebrow product, which is the Liner Pow from... it's eyeliner. Oh, I thought it was a brow product. I thought it said Liner Brow. Oh, I do feel a little bit stupid now. Okay, so I might do this up because I'm going to go and do a different video on my eyes. I'm going to do a different video for my eye look. Otherwise this video will be super long again. I don't want to do that to you. I'm going to try and aim for my videos to be a little bit shorter than my last one. Obviously that was just because I was trying to explain where I'd been and things like that. And you'll be pleased to know I have since waxed my eyebrows, and I've tried my best to make them look a little bit more like sisters instead of distant cousins. Yeah, my eyebrows have always been a little bit different. So I'm just going to do that for now, and then I'll come back and set them at the end. But I'm just going to go now and do my eyes, and I'll be right back. I'm just halfway through doing my eye makeup, but I thought I'd come on camera to do my liner. Now, this is the new Revolution. Well, it's not new actually, I've had it for quite a while. Liner Pow Push for Wow liner, which is, I don't know why I genuinely thought this was a eyebrow pencil of some sort, so I apologise. Oh, it's white. Have I got to do something? Have I got to push it? Oh, okay. So I had to push the button down. So it says on here, so innovative click and release technology prevents the ultra black formula from drying for fading before you are ready to use. Push the end of the liner in and lay the pen flat for 5 minutes. So I need to push it in and then lay it flat for 5 minutes. I did not know that, so I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes, so... Oh God. I think I was meant to do that. And it is black now because I've just checked, but just to check it with you guys. So that is black now. I'm just going to give it a little shake. Oh, okay, that's really black. So I'm going to have to just play for a minute and see where I'm going to position my eyeliner. So I'm going to start quite low. So that's not too bad. I'm just going to let that dry a second. And get close to my lash line. Give that a minute to dry. I was just saying in my eye video that over the last couple of years my eyes have dropped slightly. So my line there comes down a lot lower. So if I've got my hair up, it kind of looks like this. Like in a nice bun. So I can still wear like really good liner when my hair's up. But when my hair's down, it's a different story. So I have to kind of learn the placement of my eyeliner again. The brush is quite nice. It is nice. I'm just gonna let that. I think it's gonna take. I'm just gonna put my to dry it. I don't want to open my eyes fully because it just feels quite wet. So there you go. So as you can see, it's quite a little bit coming down. If I do that, it's okay. But I'm gonna try and just elevate it slightly. So I just kind of come underneath my lash line, and I then kind of start working up a little bit to kind of just make the eyeliner go up, so my eye goes up like that. So that's what I tend to do at the moment to get my eyeliner to go up rather than come down as my eye is wanting it to. That's what it looks like right now. So when I smile and stuff, it kind of disappears. Very annoying, but it is what it is. I'm gonna do this eye and then I'll come back at the end when I finish my eye. Okay, so that's my eyes all done. The face makeup is coming and it's very, very creased under my eyes. You can definitely see my lines. I definitely feel like I look old. It's very, very dry. What I am going to do to kind of refreshen it is go ahead and use my D'Alba first spray serum. This can be used underneath makeup as well as on top of makeup, so I'm just going to use it to kind of give my face a little bit of a boost and see if that helps with any of what's happening at the moment. This smells lovely and it feels really, really lovely. Just makes you look glowy though, and I think when you look glowy, I think, in my opinion, you look better. So I'll do a bit of lips. So lipstick wise, I don't have many new ones. I just have this red one from Revolution, funnily enough, which is from the Game of Thrones. So, and I also have a black from Revolution. So what I might do, I don't know if it's going to work, I might try and do a little bit of the outline in black and then blend in the red to try and do like a kind of two-tone lipstick and see how that goes. Revolution Beauty, I don't know what it is actually. Liquid lipstick, so it is a liquid lipstick. This is the Daenerys Targaryen Game of Thrones lipstick, and this one is the Cersei Lannister. Did anyone else watch Game of Thrones? Did anyone else hate the ending? I know I did. So I'm just going to bring it a bit closer. Maybe not that close. So I'm just going to take a little bit on a brush. This is an eyeliner brush, but I actually quite like it for my lips. So this might not work, so you might never see it. And then I'm going to go in before it sets with the red. Okay, so this is the finished look. I actually think the lipstick looks quite good. It's still a little bit too dark. I think I'd like it a little bit more red, but I quite like the finished look. It's a little bit lipstick. I think lipstick. It's a little bit sticky where I've put so many layers on of these, but they look like they're really opaque. And put it on as full black lipstick, so I don't know if it's going to be really, really long lasting or anything, but it feels a little bit sticky, but not too sticky that it would bother me that much. And I do think that's partly because I put so many layers on and I was blending and blending and blending to try and get this kind of ombre sort of situation. But yeah, I do love how it looks. Yeah, the foundation, first impressions aren't great. I'm not overly keen. It looks okay on camera and it looks alright. However, it is like, I'll show you. So across my forehead, it is kind of like sticking to my line. I don't normally have those lines showing, so it's literally sticking to every single bit, every single line I've got. Around here, it's kind of looking a little bit, I have this texture thing around my mouth, and I only scent foundation to do it. Most of them do, to be fair. My favourites don't, funnily enough. The concealer is, yeah, awful. Not when we're using that. It literally creases. I mean, it doesn't really say that it's creaseless, does it? Oh, it does say it's anti-creaseless. It definitely isn't. And maybe if you're 20 and you don't have any creases, it won't be creaseless. It won't crease. But on me, it definitely has, to the point where it's actually quite dry. I don't know if you can actually see on camera, but all around here, excuse the mascara. This mascara, I love their real, but it does, I've got quite long bottom lashes, and it does get, it just like, what's the word? Smudges. But yeah, it's not great. Even around my nose and stuff, actually, I'd never noticed that. It's kind of all like creased. But yeah, it's not my favourite. I mean, would I wear it again? Probably, maybe. It's just not the best foundation I've tried. It definitely doesn't compare to the Fenty Pro Filter. Called Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation. This was lovely. I really, really liked this last week. And I have actually worn it since. But yeah, that one, not so much. Which is a shame. The contour stick, I bought it because I thought it would be easier than getting like the actual like liquidy creams. I thought something like this, like a stick cream, would be better to use in the mornings. But what else did I try? The eyeliner. The eyeliner looks okay. It hasn't bled or anything. Can't remember how much it was, but everything will be linked down below. Down below. Everything will be linked down below. Check that out if you want to see where any of it is, what any was, shades and everything like that. So yes, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a huge big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I shall see you in my next one. Thank you, bye bye.